Hi, friends. I just want to talk to you about the synchronicities. And I'm getting messages that are more synchronistic as I'm recording this. So, I want to talk to you about the magic of the universe and how the invisible web vibrates when certain things that are for you are on the way to you. And many of you have some sort of experience with this. I guarantee it, whether you are a big spiritual adventurer seeker or someone who has just stumbled upon this channel because I don't know, you thought maybe it'd be interesting to learn more. You have had something happen to you that was beyond a coincidence. In fact, a really wonderful person that I'm blanking on their name said, I believe in coincidences, I just haven't seen one yet. So there are no such thing as coincidences. Everything is divinely orchestrated. This is my belief. I'm offering it to you. And the reason I believe this is because time and time again, the laws of the universe have proven it to me. And many people that I know have shared incredible stories that continue to inspire this belief and awareness in me of like, wow, there is something to this vibrational field that we all share. And it really is. My bangs are at that weird part where they're almost too long to wear them like this. So, excuse me while I try to get them comfy and out of my eyes. And so, perfect example is I was preparing for my ceremony tonight. I have a cacao ceremony. It's the last one of 2024, which is really, really exciting. The last one of 2024 is December 26th. Um, it's December 16th. I do not know why I just said December 26th. I don't know. Our next one will be January 4th. It will be the beautiful sacred intention bracelet making ceremony, but I'll share more about that soon. So back to December 16th, last cacao ceremony of 2024. And I was preparing for it and I was doing some studying and just brushing up on a little bit of what is going on in the cosmos and in the astrology, in the weather, I like to call it. And I had a download as I'm contemplating the gene key that we're in, which I will do an episode on, which is light. It is the 11th gene key, and it's beautiful. One of my bestest friends has this as her life's work, meaning she was born this week. And as I looked through Facebook today, actually, I know a lot of people that were born this week, and I've had a lot of beautiful friendships with people born this week, and always play. So I digress a bit. I'm preparing for ceremony tonight. I get the impulse extremely strongly as I'm studying contemplated light and the astrology and the weather and what I want to share tonight and what feels important for people to know. And I thought of my client who is really well versed in the actual weather that is happening cosmically, physically. The solar flares, particularly, were what I wanted her to speak on. I'm like, I'm going to pass you the mic at a certain point in ceremony, and I would really love if you will just give us your investigator wisdom and just download it onto us because she's so well versed and has been really diving into this for many, many years. And so I was like, but I knew it would be a little bit of a challenge for her because she's been working on just really stepping into her own, her power and her voice. And I sent her the message and then she replied kind of quickly and she was like, so the timing of your message was insane. I just got done praying and listening to some alignment videos, and it was telling me that it will be time for me to finally step into the role of a teacher and that this needs to happen in 2025. Excuse me. And there will be breadcrumbs along the way leading up to 2025 where it will be time to show up and it'll be, excuse me, undeniable. And she's like, I had to put my phone down for a second and just breathe and digest it. And I come back like a few minutes later and your message had come through. And my message was, will you please share? I'd love for you to teach. It will be a, pretty minor thing, but I want you to speak and share and educate us. So she messages me back and she's like, holy fucking shit, like this is flow. And, you know, this client and me, we're not ones that are shocked by this law of synchronicity, but it's fun to celebrate. It's fun to see the clock at randomly at 11:11. It's fun when a friend calls you who you were just thinking about out of nowhere. It's fun when someone says, "Hey, will you come and teach?" And you had just read something in a book no one knows about that said it's time to be a teacher. I mean, these are the kind of things that make this human experience so magical, because I believe when we are back wherever we go to heal and go in between lives, I think we know all. I think we're all connected, we're all synced. And I think when we get glimmers of it as a human, it feels so magical because it is. It's like us remembering. And this is why, as well, when you're thinking negatively of someone, dreading your boss or sending negative energy out to the clients that you see every day, you end up having a shitty day, or your boss is like, "Hey, we're doing pay cuts," or, we're firing some people, or like none of this is coincidental. It's so it goes both ways. So this is why I like to share this, because it might be beneficial for you to start to hone and guide your thoughts in a way that serves you and creates more of what you want in your life. We are casting spells when we speak. The word abracadabra, that phrasing, that term is Aramaic, and it means as I speak, I create. And so as you speak, you're casting spells, abracadabra, it's magic. So be mindful of what you say. Be mindful of what you're thinking. Be mindful of the conversations you find yourself in. And you may find that the more you are honing your instrument, and I like to think of myself like a hollow instrument. I'm just here to hold the container and let light flow through me in the way that it wants to. I find that I get out of the way and my life gets even more magical, and I get to witness it because I'm just holding the space for truth, for light, for frequency. So I've been being reminded as I'm filming these Phoenix Diaries that I'm on day 112, and sometimes I wonder what more will I talk about. And then I'm reminded of these magical moments that are important to share, because this might be the first time you're hearing something along these lines. And now that you have been primed, you'll notice just how many of these happen daily. And my dream is to live more and more in that flow state. I like to think of it as a flow state, because how beautiful is it when you call someone and they're like, "I was just thinking of you." And you're like, "Perfect. I was going to talk about this." And they're like, "I figured you would." And it's just like, it's it's playful, it's fun, it's connected, it's cohesion. I think about it like the invisible webs that connect us all, the places that we love, the people that we love, you know, um, the places we work, the places we frequent. It's just so as we send out positive energy or positive thoughts or loving language, or receive that as well, it's those little threads of the web vibrating. And if you're in tune enough, which we all have the potential to be in tune enough, you'll be able to pinpoint, "Oh, it's so and so thinking of me," or, "Oh, I need to reach out to this person because this is what I meant to do." There were so many things I could have done in that example that I gave of asking my client to speak that would have stopped the flow. And I almost did. I mean, I had a few thoughts of like, I don't want to pressure her. I want her to be able to relax tonight. I don't want her to feel like she's got to prepare this big thing. I know that she can have a tendency to want to be really good at what she does. Me too. I see myself in that. And I didn't wish to create any discomfort for her. And then I thought about it a little bit more, and I'm like, you just got told something to do. I just received a message, a download, which are things I pray for all the fucking time. And you're negotiating with the universe. You're negotiating with God. You're like, "Are you sure?" I don't think so. I think she's going to react this way. And I feel like God is up there, like, so patient and loving, like, "Do it. Do it." I don't even think he's angry, although sometimes it is fun to picture him being like, "Motherfucker, do it." Anyway, I'm glad I did. And I'm glad I got that moment of confirmation too, because you don't always get that. So I did recognize that as a big gift for me too, of like See, this is the magic you create when you honor your intuition. This is you get to be a part of the play with each other. We got to be a part of this really beautiful cohesion, and now how exciting to that we're bringing this alchemy into circle tonight, and how it may affect the beings that are there. It's just really cool to think about. It's it it makes me excited to be a human moments like these, and I really want to celebrate them and make a big fucking deal out of them, because sometimes life can feel the opposite and we can get really stuck in that and make a big fucking deal about that. So I'm going to make a big fucking deal about the times when it feels really magical to be a human because we need them sometimes for a rainy day when we forget. So I hope you'll go out and make some magic today. Follow your impulses, pray, then listen, then act. And remember, what the fuck with these things? Why thumbs down? See if it'll do me a thumbs up now. There we go. Oh my God! This thing is wild. Okay, on that note, I love you all. See you soon.